Sue, and you are at my channel, Glam Goat Facing Farm. We're going to do a nail today. Yes, that's right. I said a nail. This is my station at the moment. Yes, that's moisturizer. Yep, that's what that is. That's because, you know, I'm blind as a bat. So this is my little workstation, and you know how they use sponges in some nail decor, mostly for like ombres and blending. Yeah, I got 100 million of those that I don't use, so what the heck? A sponge is a sponge, right? Anyways, we're gonna do this nail right here. Let's see, this one is the left hand. You can see the decor on there. This one is my right hand. And this is, she's a little long. This is going to be like, I think what they used to call it was a statement nail. Statement nail. I'm not sure what kind of a statement we're going to be making, but we're going to stay on something. Anyways, y'all hang out. We'll be right back. Guys, if I manage to do this without messing everything up, it will be amazing. So first, use my little emery board and, you know, emery it down, and then I took a little rubbing alcohol and went on it, and then we used some base coat, which I don't know. Just, let me see, if I stick this in the middle here, that might work, but it might not, because I kind of need that. Wait, I have another one of those. If you've ever watched my channel, you will know that I am never completely ready. Just, it's not happening. Oh, where are we at? Right there, that'll work. Okay, maybe. Alright, so, I'm going to use my little tray here, my other one. We're going to take a little red and a little black. You know, if we can open it, that is. And, we're just going to put a little of that right there on there. And try not to tighten it up so bad that I can't get it open again. And a little of the red. Okay. And I did an ombre or a blend. I'm not sure, you know. I've been living the makeup life, so I don't know, but see where I put the red and the black kind of blend together in this nail? That's what I'm going to try to do here. I did that one with a brush. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to manage this, but I'm going to go ahead and just paint it on. Like thusly. And, you know, I've been told that you really need to wear gloves for this. I'm looking into that. These are polishes that I purchased before I knew about any of the bad things that are in gel polishes. So probably these are not the safest ones. And I'm a klutz, so I do end up getting it on myself. You know, because, yeah, like, that would be life. Alright, I'm going to try and just get that pushed together a little bit more. Whoop, there we go. And, let's see, I'm going to take a brush and just sort of, we're going to try this brush first, and just sort of staple it on there. I'll tell you what, this is a Mickey Mouse situation. Ooh. No, that's not working the way I wanted it to. So, you know what I'm going to end up doing is picking up some more polish. And just hitting the polish on there. Because it's not, it might be me, it might be my materials, it's hard to say. I'm going to pick up some of the red and go back with that. Alright. It's really going down. No, we are going to second coat this, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm being too fretful about something that doesn't really make any difference. Alright, I'm going to call that, and we're going to cut out here for a second while I put this in the lamp. So, okay, there we are. Not doing good here. Not doing good. There we are. So I think what I'm going to do is just pick up a little more red. Maybe I should try the brush, but I don't know. I mean, if you see this ridiculous Mickey Mouse arrangement that I'm at right here, I'm just sort of reaching up between the stand to even get in here. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not even on the camera. What am I thinking? Alright, let's go back with a little bit more black. It's actually not looking too bad. I have a little cup of acetone over here off to the side that I dip my brush in because, you know, I'm a makeup person, so I have 100,000 brushes just like this that I don't use. So if it ruins that brush, I'll simply get another one. Okay, I'm going to put do a second coat of the black and the red. I'm going to put that back under the lamp and we'll be right back. Okay, and we are back, and I have lost my light. Doesn't that figure? But we're back with the nail. I guess we've got enough light to finish this up. I'm going to use some Blooming Gel by Double Rhythm. This is what kind of allows the marbling to happen. It basically lets the polish, the shades that I'm going to be applying, it kind of encourages them to move around and spread out, which makes for a lot of beautiful designs, but I especially like it when it comes to marbling. Keeping in mind, I am pretty much new at all of the nail stuff, so there's that. Alright, let's put the cap on that good, because if you know me, you know I spill things. I can't believe that my light cut out. Seriously? Okay, and we have yet another brush. We're going to use this one. I've already doled out some white, some red, and a little red cat eye. We're going to just run the brush through that. I'm not sure if I can get that in the actual camera here. Of course not! Like, why should that work? Why? Why would that even work? Why would that happen? Okay, so, yeah. We're going to pretend that you can see that. Alright, and I'm going to go into, like, just the white and the red and get some of that beautiful cat eye on top of it. So there's, like, just a lot of stuff going on here. What is on my nail? Guys, I also noticed that the Alright, I want a little bit more of the shiny stuff because I like shiny stuff. And y'all know it's the same for me. If I'm doing nails or if I'm doing eyeshadow, I want the shiny stuff. Now we're going to let that blooming gel do its job. This bites. Maybe there, maybe just a little bit. And rinsed off the brush good. Just let that kind of move around a little bit. You can almost see it spreading around a little. And while that's doing that, doofus that I should have my magnet ready, and I don't, because, you know, am I ever ready? Of course not. So, got the magnet, and we're going to just kind of bring some of that cat eye to life if we can. Trying to get where you're actually in range of this. If you can see that moving around or not. I can see it moving around. I don't know if you can. It's going to be really pretty when this hits the light. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put that under the lamp, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. Let me see if I can make this so that you can see it any better. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I'm just having all kinds of fun here, guys. Just all kinds of fun. So now I'm going to take some little decals. Okay, and we're going to start with this one right here in the corner. When I tell you these are a pain to get off of here, this is one of the reasons why I started really enjoying, come on off of there, the water decals, because they can be old as the hills. And you just cut off the one that you want. Oh, are you serious? No, you are not. Yes, you are. Oh, it just came apart on me. I'm so not happy. So not happy with that. Well, that's okay. But the water decals, you just dip them in water for a few seconds and they slide right off of the sheet. Alright, so we got the bottom part of it anyways. I think we're just going to put this. Wow. Oh, this is, lay that right there. Just kind of press it down a little bit so that it's nice and flat in place. Well, it was kind of a large one. Okay, so now what am I going to do under that? We're going to go with this one right here. Try and get it in the center, which is, you know, and then try and get it to let go of the actual tweezers. Try and make sure that I don't have any, like, you know, bubbles or anything in there. I'm not really pressing down, I'm just kind of rolling over the top of it a little bit. Okay, so there is that much. And now I think that that spot in the center that's sort of naked, we should put some stones. Okay, I want to go with some pretty blue ones, like 2 of them. Of course they come out like, you know, 20. No, I only want 2. 2! And then shut it right up, because can you imagine if those were open and they just, you know, fell over? Yeah, that would be fun times. Fun times. Okay, and I've got my glue here. This is made by Beetles, which I found out is not the brand to buy from, but since I already have it, that's what we're doing. And I'm just going to take this and put a little bit right here, because that is 1,000 times easier than trying to just put it directly on the nail. So what I did was I just put a little bit right there. Okay. And then brush. Okay, I'm going to go back with my brush. Yeah. Really need to fix this. Next month, guys, I will have a whole new situation for this. I truly will. I truly will. Can I, like, no, maybe do that a little bit? Is that better? I don't know. I'm thinking like on each side, right above where the red and black meet. That turned out, that marbling right there, the white, turned out pretty cool, didn't it? And then you've got all the splashy, you know, the other stuff. The stuff! Alright, right here, let's put one. And right here. And the thing is, gotta be a little bit careful with it, because one of the problems that I have had, because, you know, why not, is that if I put on too much, then the stone will move. It'll like slide around. And it won't stay where I want it. Okay, so there's that one. And that one. I don't know, do those look even to you? No, that one was higher. Yeah, they're moving. They're moving on me. Okay, I do have a little... Yeah, I pulled the wrong cord, right? Okay, this one's moving. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Does that look okay? Oh, and of course it's not going to read, so I'm just putting a kind of a 10-second light on it just for a few minutes, just to get it to, you know, stay where I want it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that under the lamp for 60 seconds. Alright. And let us put some glossy top coat on, because who doesn't want glossy top coat, okay? There is such a thing as matte coat. And the thing about matte coat is that you can actually use that to enhance some designs, but when all of it's said and done, you know, it's kind of like neutral, you know. in the makeup world, it's, you know, it's a little bit demure. And I'm just putting a quick coat on there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put her back under for probably 120 seconds, because why not? Okay, and there she is, the finished nail. Get right there. The set. Actually it's upside down, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that, right? So let's. Can I mess this up any worse? Probably not. It's already a mess, so there's that. But so there's the set that you can't see because the light bites. And I think Friday we will do the giveaway word for our 500 subscribers. So make sure that you watch the Friday video. This was a stressful video to do because it's not even, it's kind of recording sideways. It's gonna be fun to edit. It's gonna be a lot of fun to edit. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, ba-boom boom. Wake up dancing every single day. Bye bye, and God bless you.